What's up? So, unless you are really dumb, you will never figure out that the world we are living and the level of mind control you really view, or maybe the kind of different types of behavior that you can see in me, you cannot really figure out that it's all things that people are doing, every behavior, it's around totally 100% of how I live or how I behave. It's because someone made me behave that way. And if that's the case, it means that it's possible for them to prove anything and everything against me. For example, trying to say that, maybe I did what I did because that's what I wanted to do. That's what I like doing. Some will try to prove that, and they'll not try to prove it in a physical way or trying to create an exam. No, it's mind control, so that it appears really, so that's how it really appears. But it's not that's not how you behave every day. And some people will try, whenever they are caught, maybe they set you up or they did something to you in a way that really affected your life. They are going to try to save themselves by proving a point elsewhere, or trying to create a reason. Simply, small things, or maybe someone is trying to create a reason why they did what they did to you, or they dragged you. They are going to try to now get a drag that will really prove that is what you like, or that's who you are, or you did this and really harmed someone. It's a world where you carry some stakes, and how you live is going to determine whether a certain person who is hiding things is going to be bombed. And people are trying to will try to save themselves, and they'll do anything to really want to make it appear that you are to blame, or it's up to you that you really did that, and really try to unhook themselves from maybe what it's about to be done to them for destroying the world, by destroying, destroying the world really. People, they'll try to unhook themselves, or they'll try to create an argument around your life so that people can hate you. They are dragging you so that people hate you, people think that you are so bad, things like that. And if I'm so bad, maybe I'm bad, yes. But there's no way I'm going to, if I cannot drag you, or if someone will try and come and say, there's some ways where people can talk, and blah blah, a lot of bullshit really. But I think if these are things that really go on in this life, and that's how people really are, and they have gone on to create some really mind controlling chemicals, maybe funded by I don't know who, or maybe created in a lab somewhere, and people are going to buy that, or people are actually experimenting it themselves. People will try to unhook themselves and try to create it, to blame you, make it really seem like it's you who's doing it. That's what you want, and you hate people and things, all sorts of real accusations against you. So to get people to do something, to get people to want to drag you, and sometimes people can be reacting to, maybe this guy is on something that me now, when you meet me, you're going to want to love me, you're going to think about me, for women and even for men. They'll really think about me at night, every time, blah, blah, blah. And, they are now trying to revenge on you by creating something now that's going to shift that blame to you. It's a game where people are playing. And, now that I talked about something earlier in early February, that, there's a drug, maybe people want to really induce themselves in a way that have been induced. So, if a girl wants me to follow them through, they're going to make me, I'm going to be induced with a drug that makes me want that girl, and everyone else is going to want that. Now that they've seen that I'm working hard or anything like that, they are trying to check if you've been induced with something that's going to kill you, me now in this case. So they are going to sample all that. It's a game where there's total insanity. You know, people really want to. They are really desperate for things that can modify their minds, and the extent to what they are willing to do is so great that they'll take away things in your life. They don't care whether you go insane. They don't care whether you go hungry. They just don't care, you know. And that's how it goes. Sometimes it can be a sibling who is doing that against you, because they are lied to. What's in their mind is lying to them, you know. The world has gotten them really desperate to a point that they want to defeat you, or they are at the age where someone is going to unalive them because of what they did to you. They dragged you somewhere or caused a conflict between you and them, and now the world is going to unalive them, and is going to be unalived, really. But and that now it's going to make someone else want to drag you and prove that that's not it, or want to make it seem like you hate your siblings and now you shouldn't get money before them, blah blah blah, a lot of bullshit that is going on in this life, and views which people have over your life, over family, over things, trying to plan your life for you, trying to say that you got money and you didn't do anything with it, you know but in the real sense, it's people taking away money from you, making sure you don't make the right choice so that you can be where it's safe for them to access, or so that you can be chilling out at a sibling's house where they can be sorting you out instead of leaving you to be independent and making the world a better place. That's how it's done, making people really sane. Yeah? Making people know that these things, there's no need for creating things that are secret. Now that people know that you are a TV and your descendants, maybe my children, and those who are going to come after are also TVs people can view. People will want to kill you to protect interests. That's how it is. It's a fact. Those are things that it doesn't mean that I hate anybody. It's a fact. I'm laying it to you. You take it or leave it, and you are going to be bombed, whether you like it or not. Because it's a fact. That's what you are going to do. I think that's it. And whatever bad feelings you may have in your mind, I think in the end, you are going to shove it. You're going to keep it to yourself or shove it. Yeah, that's it for today. This is Alex Ngeno.